Welcome to Business with the Donos, where we talk about family, business, and everything in between. I'm your host, Jade Dono, and I'm here with my dad, Paul Dono. And this week, we're talking about something very exciting.
Are we?
Yeah.
What?
We got a PA.
We have, yes, a personal assistant.
A personal assistant, which we have had great fun in saying all week.
Yes.
Dad's just moaned because I've put the mic stand at my height and he is obviously a bit taller than me. Is that better?
Well, marginally.
Marginally. You all couldn't see what he did. He was like crouching down all passive aggressively. So I've put it up now.
Don't moan at me, it's my birthday week.
It is your birthday week, yeah. And what did we do for your birthday? Apart from get a PA.
For my birthday, we went out for breakfast.
We did.
Nice little place called Folk.
Yep. Stop
Love their
folking
t-shirts.
around.
They love their t-shirts. Yeah, that was good. Stop folking around. That's a dad joke. You can't tell a dad joke. And then I played golf with Josh.
Yep.
And then we went out for dinner at the Pack Horse Inn for the evening, which was nice.
Really nice.
We had a good time.
Really lovely. Very nice. Anyway, so what were the signs that we needed a PA, Dad?
What were the signs that we needed PA? Well, this is a golf story.
Oh, God.
Yeah?
Not another one.
Yeah. So this started earlier in the year. I was lucky enough to be invited to a very smart members-only golf club.
Okay.
And I went around with a guy who is a fairly wealthy individual. And I was just chatting to him about life, as you do. And he was saying, you know, how his PA does this for him and how his PA does that for him. I mean, this guy was seriously financially well off. He had a driver and all that sort of stuff as well. Took him to the course, etc. But it just got me thinking that, you know, he looked really relaxed, but he was actually running a really large business. Then I was looking, as you know, I really like Richard Branson and his story, and I was looking at what he does, and you know, looking at on his socials, etc. And actually, he's got a PA, and Richard Branson seems to have a load of time to run multi-million-pound companies, but he gives all the stuff he don't want to do, he offloads it. So then I speak to other people, and you know, we've got some clients that have made it and seem to create time around themselves. And they have effectively, you know, they might call them, you know, their office admin or you know, look after their finances or something like that. But essentially, they're also their PA.
Yeah.
So all the stuff they don't want to do, they give to someone else. And how many times do we say to a client, if you don't like doing bookkeeping, don't do bookkeeping, let us do it.
Yeah.
So why don't we have a PA?
Yeah.
My inbox in this last week is over 800 emails. Mm-hmm. And I've got clients going, you haven't answered my email. No, I know, because it was probably number 2 and I'm on 800 now. My diary is an absolute nightmare. Obviously, Mum would probably say, oh, it's because you're playing so much golf. But it is a nightmare to juggle everything in. And we're getting, in a good way, a lot busier.
Yeah, absolutely.
And also in a good way, busy in terms of the work that I really like as well. So, and I've got no diary management apart from me. And I keep trying to slot everything in, and it means I'm not actually preparing for stuff I need. Yeah. So we talked to our friend that uses an outsourced PA, and we thought we'd give it a go. Yeah. So we got Nicole from my PA.
Yes.
And she's already taken a bit of pressure away, isn't she? She's only been here this week. Only really started Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah, she only really started today.
I've now got different colours on my calendar.
Yeah.
Pink and yellow at the moment. Apparently I'm going to have other colours. And she's going to filter my my email. So when someone emails me, they should get a reply.
Yes.
And then I should be chased up and nagged, basically, to reply properly.
Yes, definitely.
So, and I think if you start looking at successful people, they're running big businesses, and people say, "Well, why have you got time?" And I think and it's because they've got a support team around them. So whether it is a PA, a bookkeeper, robot lawnmower, robot, cleaner thingy that we got.
Yeah.
All these
you're
things.
pointed to my floor, but I haven't got one yet.
No,
so sad.
I know. Well, your time will come.
My time will come.
Indeed.
But yeah, it's all getting your time back, isn't it? And I think as well as business owners, you need time to think, reflect, think of your next idea, think of how you're going to grow, think of how you're going to tackle stuff. And sometimes when you've got all the noise around you, of all the little things you've got to do, you don't have that time to think. And I often say, like on holiday, I'll have a lot more clarity than when you're in the day-to-day. But just imagine if that day-to-day was just allowed you to have that space to actually think about what you're doing. You'd make much better decisions.
Yeah.
And I think that will be the case with us as well.
It's definitely going to be the case, isn't it? I mean, cracky, look, what have you been trying to put off for the last 2 weeks? Booking your dentist.
Yeah. Not the last 2 weeks, the last 6 months.
So the last 6 months, you've not booked a dentist, have you?
No.
And why haven't you booked a dentist?
I don't like going.
Yeah. So you don't.
And I haven't had time.
Yeah. So what did you do this week?
I asked Nicole to book my dentist.
Yeah. And what is she doing?
Booking my dentist.
Yeah, indeed. So, but that's just one little job, and you sit there and you think, yeah, but it only takes 5 minutes. Well, it don't take 5 minutes, does it?
It's the headspace it takes up.
Well, A, you've got to look at your diary, make sure you've got space.
Yeah.
B, the dentist probably don't even answer the bloody phone.
No.
And, and then you've got to keep phoning them. So she's going to do that for you.
Yes,
so
I know.
That little tiny task that everyone goes, it takes a couple of minutes because you've got the phone. But when you don't get through, it don't take a couple of minutes, does it? It takes half an hour. So that's another half an hour of your time that you've got.
Yes. And I read somewhere once, and this was in context differently, but if your time gets interrupted by something, say you're in the flow of something...
Well, I'm walking in the office.
No, this wasn't... We'll come back to that in a different time. But if you're in the flow of something, even if it's just answering the phone for 5 minutes, it takes 20 minutes after that call to actually get back into the flow. So even if that call was 5 minutes long, even shorter, you still wasted 25 minutes of your time.
Yeah.
So those little jobs do the same thing, and you keep trying to remind yourself to do it. It's just taking up headspace that you don't need it to if you can ask somebody else to do it.
Yeah, and it gives us that time to prepare for clients and spend the extra care that, the questions that are coming in nowadays that we need to do, and we're not doing those little tiny extra jobs that allegedly only take 5 minutes. Because they take a lot. I mean, the one which was quite funny the other day, so I bumped into a client in town on, I think it was Tuesday night after we'd just onboarded with Nicole. And literally I bumped into him. He always changes appointments. Just opened up a new business in town, went in, said hello, what have you. And I went, I'll see you next Friday, we've got our meeting, but it's not next Friday, it can't be next Friday, I'm so-and-so. And I went, oh, really? I'm thinking that's just typical. Lovely guy, but it's just typical. So he said, I can do this one. All right, okay. So I looked at my diary, there was a gap there. So I literally, on WhatsApp, because we've got a WhatsApp messenger thing with Nicole, haven't we? I literally dictated, I didn't realise you could do that actually, but I dictated.
I did think, I've never seen you do a voice note before, and it seems very you.
Yeah. So I dictated the voice note and I said, Nicole, can you please change this appointment? I need James in the meeting, me in the meeting, and I need the boardroom. Can you do that for me? And it's done.
Yep.
And I would have gone to the office the next day, probably forgot I got to do it because I was walking the dog at the time. But that's done. So that's now not on my list
radar.
To do.
Nope.
And I'm not trying to find a time to give this person a call. And she's been persistent to do it. And it's done. Sorted.
Yeah.
Brilliant. That's what I want.
Yeah, me too. It's been great. And I did the same thing with I had a call with someone in the team yesterday. They wanted a meeting, and I just WhatsApped Nicole while I was speaking to the person, and the meeting got booked while I was still talking. Yeah. So it's going to just make life a lot easier.
We've obviously got to get used to it, because there are things that she can do that will help us, like our personal stuff as well.
Yeah.
Even things like where you might want to order someone some flowers or something, or a thank you card or something like that. It all takes time.
Yeah.
Whereas we can just say, Nicole, this is what we want, blah, 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 sorted.
Absolutely.
So
I hadn't actually thought of birthday cards.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd thought of that. I'm ahead of you.
I need to do that.
I'm ahead of you.
I've got birthdays I miss every year.
Yeah. Don't miss mine though, do you?
Oh, no. There's no missing that, is there?
You bought me a pasta making kit, didn't you?
I did, yeah. It's very cool.
I'm looking forward to doing it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to eating it.
Me ravioli.
Your ravioli. What are you going to put in your first ravioli?
Well, I like the one that Prezzo do with crab and lobster, but apparently that was a bit too bougie,
Maybe work out how to do the ravioli before you put the lobster in it.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe do something easier to start.
Chicken and sweet corn or something.
Chicken. Spinach.
Spinach.
Spinach and ricotta.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Don't have to invite a vegetarian though, do we?
Well, unless you're not inviting Katie, then.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll hide a bit of chicken in hers. She won't notice.
I think she might.
Oh.
So with a PA and outsourcing that, if a business owner's thinking about it, should they just do it?
Yeah, I think that, we deal with a lot of small business, a lot of micro business, and they're probably sitting there going, well, we can afford that. And I think you've got to look at, what is it that you do and what is taking your time up to not allow you to do what you can do. So if you, for argument's sake, charge out, let's say, £50 an hour to do whatever you're doing, and someone can do a job that you don't like doing for less than that £50 now, so you can earn more money, why not send it out?
Yeah.
Why not outsource it? Because you're earning more money, you created the headspace to enable someone to do a job you hate. And that job you don't like, actually, is probably taking you too long. And you're probably not doing it properly.
Yeah. And I think this goes back to our AI conversation as well. It's looking at what you've got and then looking at what you can outsource, what you can automate, so that you can be the best business owner that you can be.
Yeah.
I think it's looking at the whole picture. And someone like a PA or something like that might be able to help you to automate and get those systems up and running. And if you did outsource a PA like that, then you could reduce the service as and when it's all up and running. Like, that is the sort of thing that you can do.
Yeah, you can do that, or they've created you the time and the headspace to grow your business that actually you're using them even more.
Yeah. That's probably more the way it'll go.
Yeah, whether you outsource it or have it in-house, we've outsourced ours because, if it doesn't work, it's it's a 1 month contract. So we don't have to keep it. But I think already that I can see the benefit. And it is an investment for us.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But what's happened this week? We've had a load of new work. Mm-hmm. So it's actually covered what we're paying. Yeah. So we've already practiced what we preach. I'm not saying that because we've got a PA has given us the more work.
No, because they have only started this week.
They have only started this week. But probably our mindset saying, actually, we're open for business.
Yeah.
And we can take more on.
Yeah.
And, and I often find in the job we do, as accountants, service industry, that if you change your mindset, actually the work does follow on. And we've had some really meaty work in this week, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. The pipeline's looking good.
It is looking good.
really
Don't tell
exciting.
Heather, though, because we're seeing her next week and we just, I've got to do my normal, we haven't got a lot of work in. And you go, yes, we have, Dad. Yeah,
well, and I can actually show her my pipeline now on Genie and be like, look, here it is, in black and white. Yeah. So one thing I think with the PA is the relinquishing control. And I know I'm going to find it a bit tricky. I already am finding it a bit tricky because Nicole's got to get used to the inbox and it's building at the moment and I've not looked at it and I'm getting itchy feet knowing that it's there.
Why are you flicking
I
your
don't
fingers?
know. It's because I'm thinking about it now.
I'm getting itchy feet and I'm flicking my little fingers.
Yeah, I'm
that's
thinking
not itchy
about
feet,
it.
that's itchy fingers.
Itchy fingers. I don't know what way round it is. I don't know what the phrase is. But still, I think handing over those day-to-day tasks, it's quite hard.
Yeah, but she won me over, though, didn't she? She said, there's a lot of golf in your diary, Paul. I said, yeah. She said, you do know I can book your tea times and your buggies and your lunch and whatever. I went,
She
that's
did.
It. Sorted.
Yeah. She did do that. She won you over.
Yeah.
And she's also, so I'm going to Dublin in a few weeks' time now. And one of my friends I'm going with had said, oh, I'm going to do this. Jade, can you organise a day out for us girls to do on this day? And I said, yeah, sure. Knowing full well I had absolutely no time to do it, but I was like, I'll fit it in.
Well, they always say give a job to a busy person.
But I said I'd do it. And so then I've asked Nicole and she said, oh, well, I've been to Dublin. I'll be able to do that for you, no problem. So she's going to give me some options to then message the girls to
Which
see
means
what
you
they
won't be
wanna
doing
do.
that, during the day or the weekend or something, and you can do other stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Jeannie.
Like Jeannie, exactly. My MBA.
Your MBA. Oh, yeah, that little tiny thing in the corner.
A little teeny tiny thing I also need to do at some point. So, yeah, I mean, what if people are really, really considering it, what advice would you give them before they go for that onboarding meeting that we had this week?
I think you've just got to look at what is clogging your time up. And whatever it is, just sit down. I mean, sit down with someone else that's probably not people that are close to you and just say, I could really do with some help here. And it's a bit like everything else, I know people that say that they can't, they don't want to employ someone because it's, 24 grand a year. And you go, well, it is 24 grand a year, but it's 2 grand a month. So break it down and you'll find that you'll find a way to, if you really want to do it, you'll find a way to afford it.
Yeah.
And what extra can you do to cover it? Mm-hmm. And I think, you said, we've taken some of the software off. We've re-looked at all the licenses we were paying on Xero that weren't being used. We've dropped those down. We've done a lot of exercise to allow us to do this type of service. And as it happened, and I think it was Jack Nicklaus or someone that turned around and said, when he was chipping the ball and he was getting the ball in or something, and someone said, oh, you're really lucky with that. He said, yeah, the more I practice, the luckier I get. And that makes a lot of sense. That you will, if you're that driven, you will find a way to cover it. And whether it's that or outsource your bookkeeper and outsource other parts of your business, your marketing, etc. How many small business owners do we know that write their computer systems up, do their processes and do it not well, do their sales stuff and try and do cold calling that they don't like, and then it don't work, try and do admin that they don't want to do, bookkeeping they don't want to do, they've got back orders that they aren't sorting out, etc. How many do we know like that? We know a lot that just bury themselves under all the weight of running a business when actually they could outsource a fair amount.
Yeah, they can outsource or automate. Like there's so many options that if you take them, you will be a better business.
Yes.
And like Dad said, I think you'll find a way to cover it. If you're driven and you want to grow, there will be a way, if you do it smart, to cover the cost of the automation and or outsourcing. And
trust them.
You don't have to do it all.
Trust them to do it. You're hiring professionals. Trust them to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if they do, if you can't trust them, then they're not the right people for you.
Yeah.
So you've got to have that trust.
Yeah. And you've got to have that mindset as well of, right, I'm giving this away to create the space.
Yeah.
And I think some people will feel, I don't know, like they're cheating, giving some of their stuff away, like they're managing their inbox. Oh, well, I should do that. It's my inbox. Like, I think that's just counterproductive to your business.
Well, how many people have said about my robot lawnmower, like, that's cheating? Oh, you're so lazy. No, I'm not. I just don't have to spend the time mowing my lawn.
Yeah, I feel like you've got a real counter-feminism thing going on there.
Why?
Because like when I got a cleaner, which I don't have right now, but that's another story. Like I had comments about getting a cleaner.
Yeah. Did I make those comments?
No.
No.
No, you didn't.
There you go.
But it still feels like, you know.
No. I don't know. I don't know, you know. I'm not agreeing with you, so I think, well, that's rubbish.
It's not rubbish. It's not rubbish.
Didn't they say it to Josh?
No.
That's not right, is it?
No.
No.
No, but there we go. Whatever. Anyway, on that note, do you have anything more to say about having a PA?
No, I think watch this space.
Watch this space. We'll keep you updated
It's
on how
only
it
been
goes.
the first week.
The first week.
Bill arrived today. Pay it over the weekend.
Woo.
And then we've got...
Can you not get her to pay it?
I could do, couldn't I? She's got the card details now.
Yeah,
why not to get us to do that?
yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They're quite a good team though. They're based in Manchester, so
they do.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it will be good.
Cool. Right. Okay, our unfiltered minute. So I'll start with mine. Mine was, so last week, first of all, apologies for not having a podcast last week. We ended up just being absolutely swamped.
And we never had a PA last week.
And we didn't have a PA last week. And it was crazy busy.
It was.
We had a few days off as well, and which is what I was going to talk about. So we had our annual team building day last week. Woo! And we did the big bake-off in London, which was really fun.
It was fun. And where did you come in relation to me?
I don't know.
In your baking? What do you mean you don't know?
Well,
there was a winner, which wasn't me.
No, you
There was a
didn't win.
runner-up, which was...
You and Shay.
Yep, me and Shay.
Yep. But I don't know where I was after that.
Below me. So I beat you, did I?
Yeah. I'm not a baker.
Nor am I. In fact, we went into that and Shay said, I don't want to be with your dad to you, didn't she? Because I would sabotage it and I would just mess about.
Yes. I think she did the right thing saying that because I feel like you wanted to prove her wrong.
So we came second.
I can't believe the lady put you second. The universe did that to me.
Anyway.
But it was really, really good fun. It was basically like the Great British Bake Off. We all had to make a cake and then a winner got picked and a runner up.
And a what?
And a runner up.
And a runner up. And a runner up.
It was really, really fun. The team really liked it. And we always do something different every year, don't we?
Yeah.
Last year we did something really cool as well. We did a murder mystery type thing, but it was done by Steve Gaskin, who was in the Met Police
Murder Squad,
and you had to actually do it using the techniques that they would use in the actual Met. So that was really, really good fun as well last year. We've done loads of good things. We've been to Go Ape and done the high ropes.
Go-karting.
We've done go-karting. We've done top golf. So I
won top golf, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Well done. It's unsurprising with the amount of golf that you play. And talk about and read about and watch.
Okay.
If you hadn't won, it'd be a bit awkward, wouldn't it?
Whatever.
Anyway, so we always do a team building day, and that was really, really good. So thank you to the Big Bake in London for putting up with us.
Yeah, indeed.
What is your unfiltered minute, Dad?
Because it's my birthday week, I'm allowed to talk about golf, aren't I?
I mean, what's your excuse every other week?
No, I think you'll find last week I didn't.
We didn't have a podcast last
Oh
week.
yeah, of course not. See, so there you go. It's not every week, is it? You said it was every week. It wasn't.
Okay.
We didn't do it. So for my birthday, the Wednesday before my birthday, I went to Ping Golf
Yes.
with the golf pro in Haverhill, Ollie. He came with me all the way up to Gainsborough, over 2.5 hour drive, and I had a proper fitting for a set of Ping irons, Ping I240s.
Cool.
And then on Monday, forgot what day my birthday was.
Monday.
I'd loaded my old clubs back in the car because they hadn't arrived. So Josh and I were teeing off at 1:30, and they hadn't arrived.
Oh no.
Literally, I just put them in the car, and Ollie sent me a picture of my new golf clubs
Woo!
at 12:30,
Oh,
an hour before tee off.
It was meant to be.
It was. So I went round and picked them up, my brand new golf clubs, went on the course, and normally you shouldn't really play all that well with brand new golf clubs because you've got to get used to them and what have you, swings different, etc. It's very technical. I don't know, you're very excited about
So
how that all
excited.
works.
Can you hear it in my voice how excited
So,
I am?
of course, I went round and beat Josh.
Well done.
Thank you.
Was that it?
Was that just the well done? It's like, whoa. Yeah, not as well
Whoa.
done.
Well done.
I thought it was good.
Woo, well done.
And then, and basically, they've been fitted really well. So I've got the right tools for the job. I just need to, maybe change a little bit of technique, etc. And I think that it was really good as customer service. Obviously Ollie helped me do the fitting. Yes, he's going to get paid. He gets paid for the clubs that he's sold to me. Good, he makes some money out of it. Great. He's gone all the way to a fitting. He's put himself out.
Yeah, well done him.
And that's brilliant. And we had some good chats in the car. Ollie's also a client of ours, so we had some really good chats in the car. So I suppose he had me for 5 hours as well. Me boring him for 5 hours.
Oh, lucky him. Imagine having 5 hours in the car with your accountant.
Yeah, and your golf pro.
Well, I think
You think what?
I think people would want one more than the other.
That's not nice. It's really nasty. So yeah, he delivered on what he was going to do, was to get me them for my birthday. They arrived on my birthday. I played with them on my birthday, and they are superb.
Good job, Ollie.
Yeah, well done. Big shout out to Ollie.
Big shout out to Ollie.
So that's my unfiltered minute. I suppose on other stuff that's going on, we have become very, very busy. We brokered a really big deal last week. Really helped a client get that off the ground. I say a client, wasn't a client at the time, is now. Proved that, and we did it in our team meeting, didn't we? We had a team meeting, and the quality of work from another accountant was shocking.
Yeah.
Absolutely shocking. And it basically, I shared that with the team to prove how good our team is in the work it does. And yeah, it was just awful. But we brokered that deal, which was great, and they're really, really happy with us, which is fantastic. We got, I think, 4 or 5 inquiries this week.
Yeah, at least.
At least. So, I think things are really starting to pick up. Our local accountant, our main competition in town, has been taken over. We seem to be getting a lot of inquiries about that, which is great. So yeah, and and we attended quite an exciting opportunity midweek. That if that comes off, that will be quite interesting as well. But I think what enabled us to do it is we had to move very quickly on that opportunity, and we both had to spend a whole day away from the office, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Everything had to be dropped, moved, and etc. But we were able, because the way we've done our business, we were both able to move our appointments on that day, and we were able to go quite a journey to go and help someone out.
Yes.
That was in a lot of need.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
and that, I think, was great. So it's a testament of what we were able to do, and a testament of that our team are working really well, although people never see what's behind the scenes.
No, they don't. So yeah, it's all quite exciting for us at the moment, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, keep listening, and I'm sure you'll hear all the behind the scenes stories.
Yeah. Doesn't it do the doodly bit?
No, I put that in. In
sorry.
at the end. They're all different times.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Are you like telling me to wrap up?
Yeah.
Stop talking, James.
That's it.
Wrap it up.
Shut up.
He effectively snapped at me, everyone.
No, I thought you
Come on, quick.
I thought it does the doodly bit.
Okay, on that note, everyone, thank you for listening to Business with the Donos. We will be back next week. Please like and subscribe. And if you do have any questions for us, please send them in. Goodbye.
Shut up.